I get asked a lot how people should go about fundraising for surgery, and gender confirming surgeries are really expensive. It can be really daunting to think about how you're going to go about raising thousands of dollars. So the first thing you might want to do is, if you have insurance, see if your insurance will cover any surgeries. My insurance actually would cover my top surgery, but my deductible is $6,000, which is as much as my surgery, so it turns out to be a wash. So I had to figure out how I'm going to be able to pay out of pocket. Luckily, I have a lot of experience fundraising because I work for Flaunt Streetwear, and we started this trend of partnering with individuals to help them raise money for gender confirming surgeries. So in the last 2 years, I've helped 5 different people raise over $8,000. So I know a little bit about fundraising. So that makes me a little bit more confident in my ability to hopefully be able to raise all that I need in the next 70-something days before my top surgery in January. There's actually a lot of options that you can use to help fundraise for your surgery. Obviously, you can just set aside some money from whatever job you have. Every once in a while, I mean, $20 every week will end up adding up. But if you're looking for more direct options, there are clothing companies out there, like I mentioned, like my own company, Flaunt Streetwear, that partners with trans individuals who are trying to be able to afford parts of their transition, including surgeries. So you can look on social media and look online for companies like that. We have a bunch of companies listed on our support page, and a few of those companies do similar campaigns to what we do. And usually they'll have an application process. That's how we work at Flaunt. We have it open to any trans person seeking a gender confirming surgery, and you basically just fill out this application, and then we have to pick someone to work with. So that's a good thing to do, especially if you're pretty active on social media. Usually people are seeking someone who would be a good advocate for their brand and be able to spread their message, because the more people that you get involved and behind this company that's selling for you, the more sales will go towards your surgery. Besides that, you can also just make like a GoFundMe or YouCaring or Indiegogo crowdfunding type campaign and share it on social media. The key to a good crowdfunding campaign is putting a lot of your story into it. People want to know why they should help you, why you need the support of others. So just let people know what you're about, why you can't afford what you're trying to get done, and appeal to people's emotions. Obviously, not everyone's campaigns circulate, but you can also share those on Facebook and get your family and friends behind just donating a little bit to you. You can also do things like car washes or bake sales, things within your community. I know people who throw parties and have just like a cover so that they can get $5 from every person that comes in that'll be put towards their top surgery or bottom surgery or whatever surgery fund. My friends threw me a 1-year on tea party, and they had a jar that everybody could donate a little bit to, and I ended up getting a couple $100s, which was really cool. People I know do raffles, especially if you own a clothing line or you can hook up with one. Even if you're not a partner, like I mentioned, a fundraising partner, maybe you can ask a clothing line if you could partner with them and do a raffle, and when people enter, then you can give away different things from different companies. That's a good thing to reach out to people to do. If you're a creative-minded person, you can end up doing things like tattoo commissions. I've been doing that to raise like $50 here and there. So basically anybody that wants me to draw up a tattoo, I'm putting that towards my top surgery fund. I know some people who draw cartoons, and they'll draw people a new avatar for their social media. If you're a good writer, maybe you could do handwritten letters or poems in exchange for $5 donations. Like small things like that. Some people might think that's a silly idea, but people like to get a little bit in exchange. Yes, obviously they want to help you, but a handwritten note goes a really long way. Another easy thing to do, you can sell your old clothes. If you're like me, I have a lot of clothes that I grew out of in the beginning of my transition. So you can go to places like Plato's Closet or other thrift stores and try to sell your clothes. So I did that, and then I had a bunch still left over, so I'm using this app called Depop. And basically I just listed all of these like extra small t-shirts and other things that I've grown out of, and I'm just selling them here and there for like $3, $5, way cheaper than what you would buy it for at the mall. But that does end up helping some of these like smaller trans guys out there who would need those clothes that I can't wear anymore, and then it's just a little extra money in my pocket for my transition, and it's helping me clean out my garage that has way too many boxes. There's also things that you can do around your community, and they might not even know that it's for your top surgery, but you could just, if you have a lawnmower, walk around your neighborhood and ask to mow lawns. You can offer to dog walk, you can babysit. Anything that you can just do here and there that might be able to help you save up a little bit of money. Also, I know that I've followed some people who do like challenges. Like if you donate $5, for every $5 I will do 100 push-ups, and so it motivates them to not only get in shape before surgery, but it's kind of fun to push somebody else, and then you donated to help them beat this challenge. So you can get really creative with your ideas for how to raise money for surgery, and don't ever overestimate the power of the community to get behind you. Obviously, it really sometimes it can seem like nobody's gonna notice or nobody's gonna donate, or maybe that you'll never be able to save enough on your own, but a little bit goes a long way, and maybe it'll take a little bit longer than you wanted to, but there's always a way. I mean, I thought I would have surgery by about a year on T, and I'm gonna have surgery just before 2 years on T. I know some people are many years into their transition before they can afford anything. So just don't give up, and try to think about what you're good at and what you may be able to use to sell in exchange for donations, and just try to find the right niche and the right people that might get behind you and donate. And be sure to check out your insurance, because you're going to be kicking yourself if maybe you pay insurance every month and they have a clause in there that will cover your surgeries, because a lot more insurance plans are getting trans inclusive. So that's just a few ideas, and hopefully that is a little bit helpful. And if you're interested in donating to my top surgery, I'm getting surgery January 4th with Dr. Raphael in Plano, Texas, and I still have about half the money to raise. So I'm going to put a link to that below, and also a link to my clothing lines, and a link to the tattoo commissions and the clothes I'm selling. So you can get a look at the things that I'm doing to raise money, and maybe that'll help you think of some things to raise money on your own. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and let me know if there's anything you ever want me to cover. You might have noticed my shirt. I don't know if it's in the frame, but this is for my friends at Brothers. They run an awesome web series. If you've never checked it out, it's on Amazon Prime. And I'm also wearing this really rad hat from A Werewolf. It's another small business run by my friend Landon, so check them out. I'll link to both of those below my video.